Okay, this is Tom here, and I'm going to try this again here. I'm going to use my iPad, so it's going to be one continuous video. I won't be able to do the range test on this one, but we will try to get you a little clearer picture. So right now, we are in the Kia Optima PHEV 2018 model, and we're looking at the dashboard here, and we got about 82.3 miles. Don't have a full charge because I was driving, but just give you a little effect here. And we're at 291 miles left of gasoline. We were up at the vacation home, and then we drove back, and I also did some driving around town today, and it's on its second charge here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the car out, and then we'll go over a little more of the background here on this car. So we are in electric mode. Nice and sunny day. Oh, that's much better. Clears everything up here. And we'll do a walk around. Again, we have a very nice navigation screen. You can see that. And as I mentioned before in the other video, that was kind of blotchy and bad. I love these buttons here. We've got some dials, which is good. I like the dials. And again, we have the 6-speed automatic transmission. And when I put it in drive, I can flip this over, and then we can go up shift and down shift. So I'll put that back into the park mode. And then going over here, trying to keep my fingers away from holding on the microphone, you'll see some buttons here. We have the HEV button. That's the hybrid electric vehicle range mode. So that means the gas and the electric kind of alternate back and forth, depending if you're going uphill, you're on a flat, or you're going downhill. I always keep it in eco mode, so I like to do that. And then on the top row again, on the left, is the heated steering wheel. In the middle, we have the parking brake, electronic parking brake, and then we have the heated seats. This car did not have the option for the cooling seats. That's another stage above this car. My favorite button is the auto hold. It's really nice. I can pull up to a stoplight, and when I come to a complete stop, the auto hold will take over from there and will keep the car stopped until I depress the gasoline. Now, we didn't really go over the buttons here on the steering wheel, but basically, we are looking at the phone mode. Also, I can talk and do voice commands. I can command it to navigate. I can change the radio station just by talking to it. The volume controls are there. On the other side, it's pretty much what I was using here. We've got the there's a cruise control. There's a resume and set, cancel. Okay, it's a bit blurry, but you get the gist of it here. And then when I was going through the screens, I was using that upper left button there. That goes through different pages of that. So this is pretty much the interior here. When I open the door, I'll go over, the seating and everything like that. So bear with me here, because this is going to be a one-shot deal. I want to hold this as steady as possible so that I can open this up. Let you know that the door is open. Car is on. You can see the EV mode. It's in park, nice and quiet. And we're going to move out here. Now on my door, might as well stop here while I'm getting out. I've got my window controls, mirror controls. Got a nice cup holder down here. So now we're outside. I will close the door and it will beep. Let me know, hey, the car's running. And again, the way you can tell this is a plug-in hybrid car, electric mode, is it has this eco badge right here, and then down below it is the door, and this is a J1772 plug, and this plug affects level 1 and level 2. So we'll close that. I'm going to go around to the front of the car. And it has a different look than other Kia Optimas. It's got kind of a BMW type grille up here. And these flaps, I know the sun is kind of bright here, so I'll get down here in the shade. These flaps open up when the gasoline motor turns on the highway to allow air to go in the radiator, and then they close for aerodynamics when you're in electric mode. I'll give you a little view of the profile here. I have to back up a lot because this is kind of in a zoom mode here. There we go. It's got a very nice profile. This is a large sedan. It seats 5 people very comfortably. I really enjoy driving this car. It's very smooth. It's very quiet. My wife likes it. She likes the styling of the wheels. This car looks almost black, but it's not black. It's a midnight blue. It kind of changes color with the sunlight and everything, but you can kind of see the blue. Now, the reason why I'm going to the back here, again, we show the rear end, and a little bit different. If you notice, you can't see the exhaust pipes from here. And the reason being is that the exhaust pipe is hidden behind the aerodynamics. But another way to tell if this is a plug-in hybrid vehicle is it's got a blue stripe, which is quite prominent here in the sunlight. And that blue stripe also goes around the side of the car. It's hard to see it in the shade here. I got a big pine tree in my way. That's the blue stripe there. So I'm just going to open up the back seat. And as I mentioned before, this is a nice big back seat here. Lots of room in here for 5 people. And it's got its own air conditioning, map pockets. It's got some plugs down there for using the phone and everything. And what's nice and comfortable for people in back here, in addition to the nice perforated leather seats, you have a nice cup holder and armrest. Now, because this is a hybrid electric car, the batteries are located behind the rear seats. So you have kind of a smaller trunk. But what I'll do here is, let me open it here, and the trunk's pretty good. The trunk is pretty good size. We're used to it because we had a Camry hybrid before this, and the trunk was exactly the same size. So here comes the trunk open here. If it wants to come. I think it won't open because the car is operating, so we will do that another time here. But you've probably seen trunks before, so no big deal there. So this is pretty much the Kia Optima. I did the range test. I get about 29 miles rated range on the guessometer, but when I did the range test up north, we got 36.7 miles per gallon. And once I get it wasn't the camera that caused the problem. It was the upload to YouTube. When I do it directly on this pad here, this goes directly into YouTube nice and clear. But the problem is I have to do it all in one take. I can't edit or anything. Once I edit and start putting transitions and typing titles in my iMovie, then once it's uploaded to YouTube, the quality goes down to like 160 by 240. It looks like dial-up movies from like 15 years ago. So I want to keep the quality nice here. So that's why we're doing this pad. And I'm trying to keep my finger off the microphone. So that's pretty much a nice overview of the Optima. Total range between gasoline and electric combined is around 600 miles, which I think is excellent for trips. I found this car is just a great traveler. And that's what we use this for. My wife has a Nissan Leaf. She commutes to work with that. I use the Kia Optima PHEV here to just run errands around town. And then when we take a nice long trip, pack all our bags in here, and we kind of sit back, and she likes to recline and in the passenger seat, and off we go. It's just been a tremendously good car. I have over 6,000 miles on this car now, and I just took delivery of it in February, so we're really driving and enjoying this car. So thank you very much for watching take 2 of the 2018 Kia PHEV plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. And I will sign off, and please like and subscribe. And if you want to follow my videos, please hit the bell.